Exclamation mark, hot boy panties. Grey Bomb knows what kind of stream this is. uh... How's everybody doing? Good to see all you. We're on a wonderful day thus far. Um, that was a hell of a first thing for me to say. How we doing, Nightwing, Kara, Danny, the Superman, Grey Bomb, anyone else who might be lurking? I got a belly laugh out of me. Well done. Let's do more no-hit shit. I was procrastinating some hard fights, but we gotta start doing some hard fights to get to 6. Last time we are over halfway past, through 5. The Helldusk armor. We killed all the druids in the inner sanctum except for Markaril and Nettie, after successfully getting Kaga to stand down for easier bomb lineup. Grabbed Sorrow for that 10 XP. Also, Sorrow being an action refresh makes it really useful as an opener. I might end up using Sorrow against Flint. So, I don't think I go for the illithid persuasion on Flint, because my initiative's in a weird spot right now. Where I sneeze constantly. Where Flint has +8, and I have +9. Preferable outcome is I am outsped by Flint, but no one else. I see, thank you. But there's a possibility that I outspeed everyone. And that would be bad. That would cause things to be very fucked up. So I need to think of a good combat opener there. If I open with Sorrow, that's surprise round, action refresh. I can then go up to the high ground. Throw an Alchemist Fire, or do a Fire Arrow. Probably do a Fire Arrow with the Jilt Shooter. Though I'm not proficient, my accuracy would not be good. And just start multi-bombing into it. So if I want this to be more accurate, I need to put on Gloves of Archery for proficiency. Put on Sorrow here. Misty Step Amulet for safety. I have 4 key points right now. It's enough to Step of the Wind a few times.
Another step forward.
I don't feel great about this, but it's gotta get done. There's a bunch of XP and Hyena Ears for that, and given the remaining encounters, I need speed pot buffer. So we're leading off with the fight I'm most afraid of for the session. This and Bowal are the ones I'm like, So I haven't fought any of the gnolls yet, have I? Actually, let's be more sensible about this. I fought none of the gnolls. Should make my way through those. Yeah, I should make my way through those. We are still going to keep Sorrow equipped. It's a really good opener. Morning, Aaliyah. How are you? We do have the Barn couple. Oh, they make me nervous. They have way more movement speed than I usually keep track of. Go for the group on top first. Less stress with that hyena.
I'll strike you down.
It's not worth expending a bonus action on anything here. Featherfall. My strength isn't too high right now, but my accuracy isn't lovely. Go for the guaranteed damage. You might notice that as my fear of an encounter increases, my willingness to use bombs increases. Smoke powder bombs are just awesome. They're guaranteed damage. Unless the target has evasion. Or like force immunity. Guaranteed damage.
Light on my feet.
Dealing with that group of gnolls first means that this other one getting to do anything is not immediate cause for alarm, as it otherwise would be. Well, we're not going to use Sorrow here because I prefer this. Well, that doesn't really end up mattering in the end, does it? I do have Hammercraft for Step of the Wind stuff. Maybe that's what I could do to Flint. Get surprise round. Step of the Wind dash. I kill it with the thunder damage, though having enough movement to achieve that. I need to Step of the Wind dash, click heals, hide, enter turn-based mode. And we can test that one ahead of time first.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. This must be where the gnolls attacked. Better be cautious. What path lies before me?
The creature you hear, gnolls can spawn from the corpses of dying.
Can't leave.
Her belly's.
That should work. Alright, time to skulk about.
Doing it in this way causes the gnolls to spawn out of these hyenas, which is 20 XP extra each. That first 20 XP I got was from that hyena dying.
Good idea. I think.
I guess I'll do this then.
Softer than a whisper.
Oh, yeah, extra 80 XP that I'm pretty bad at getting in my runs.
goes nothing. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. All right. Seems like the best way. Damn gnolls are everywhere. If not over, then through.
Okay, so we should be pretty good on mats for speed pots for a little bit. As a reminder, at level 6, I'll be able to actually get them from vendors. So I really just need enough to get me there. I think that's been achieved. Even if I went full bore cycling speed pots for the remaining encounters to level 6, I'm probably fine. I'm still nervous about that next encounter, man. With darkness hiding, I can probably handle the whole thing, too.
Quiet. Move with care. Never wanted the easy path.
Mostly useless information, but this is a permanent fire surface, so I do wonder if spreading this could create a permanent fire surface all the way around here. I've never tried it, but I wonder. More likely it would work the opposite way. It would change this one to work on a timer. We're gonna do this without proficiency.
That's the symbol of the absolute. Marked in blood. Out of sight, out of mind. These boots have seen everything.
So this would be the perfect turn order for if I wanted the dialogue to happen, but I don't. Everybody's surprised. Didn't pull Flint at the best angle here. So I have 84 meters of movement right now. Get up here, and this one's a problem. Plan for the bonus action is to speed pot. Just... I could let a turn play out and then try to do the persuasion, but... Hey Sentinel, did Twitch move the stream title? Yeah, it's fucking horrible. It's the worst. It's not just you, yeah. Crit. Enough movement speed to get up here and then also back. But I don't need to get up there.
Very well.
Down to 7. And I needed her to die. Let's see what happens. I might be dead. I wanted to get this out of the way first. Like, I genuinely might be dead. No? Okay. I'm surprised, but... we take those. 85 to hit here.
No hesitation.
I like throwing in 85s. Real good. I wasn't sure how her AI would respond to me being there. It was a complete unknown.
There's a friendly looking shadow.
Not bad for a strat I'd mostly improvised on. Catch myself going to the YouTube feed for those that multi-stream more and more. I like for now the Twitch layout better. They're not making it easy. Yeah, we talked about this a bit, Sentinel. It's just, for some reason, the gradual TikTokification of every user interface is a thing, and like, for those of us that don't use that platform, it's like, why are we doing this? I forgot to short rest to get my key points back. We'll see if that matters.
Maybe I should... No. Good. Alright then.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Need to find a way forward. useful?
But are any of my crews? Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly We're bound for Baldur's Gate. It's fine. We'd be dead if they... Well, lad. It's our lucky day after all.
Alright, we're gonna be stealing the chest.
The rest of our crews are digested, and you're still alive.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
I'll be glad to see the back of this. Got nothing but rotten bones, less anything else.
Better than nothing. Chests like that don't hold trinkets. There must be something valuable inside.
Gen Z interns are taking over, and like it's funny for the views, quit changing everything for the sake of changing it. Don't want to change things, make it so I can rewind the stream while watching live, missed a bit, and 2 times speed it up to catch up again. That'd be a nice thing, but alternatively, what if they repackaged the stream together feature again for the 15th time? This time they actually got it right, though.
Good here, I hope. I'll take that.
2024, Twitch should actually make co-streaming easier. Better. Rare W. Hey, Trevor. I don't know if I want to go to the Zentrum hideout just yet. Yeah, I don't think I do. Down to 1 smoke powder bomb, and I don't really want to do anything I'm actually afraid of on 1 smoke powder bomb. If I saved, I'm gonna save. That's my start streaming. Okay, I guess Boal. Need to add also Venice for this. That gives me nature proficiency. The ring gives me +1. Headband puts my int modifier to +3. I have +7 to nature. If I also use the guidance amulet, the only way I fail this nature check is by rolling a nat 1. It's nature followed by strength. And I can't switch off of vigilance. Because I need to outspeed Boal. could put this on for +1 nature, but I don't have the naturally high end. I always forget that this gives nature. No, Aaron sells an armor, actually. +1 nature. Go take a look at that. And that would never happen. Yeah. Yeah, of course. It would never happen. This fist shaking is causing my arthritis to act up. I've never related to a message more.
I want to have a word.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
For those who don't know, I do have RA, so actual relate. I think I'm still at campfire arrows right now. What's this? That's medium armor. Yeah, not worth it. +1 to nature and +1 to dex checks is, but this armor is actually decent. Maybe I start getting this in runs. It's not too expensive. Oh, sorry, got it from context now. Yeah, rheumatoid arthritis. The autoimmune one. So the plan for Bowal is to get into the 1v1 and then throw him into the pit. No real treatment for that. There's management. It's not like there's no cure, but there's management. Unfortunately, a lot of the treatments are stuck. How risky is that the athletics roll? I get 2 chances at it. 3. I have extra attack, so I get 3 chances at it. It's not terribly risky. But if I fail 2, I probably drink an invis pot and try to reset the combat. Heated nature. That isn't real. Rank. Using inspo.
You feel the
Don't do. Shut it, you! I'm talk, kiss my.
I'll you plan for myself. This Kuotoa standing directly in my way is a problem. Failed 1. There's the nat 1.
What is to be your first commandment?
Okay. Could have gone worse. We take those. I had kidney problems years ago. Some of the medications put me at risks for arthritis-related conditions. Fortunate enough, didn't end up developing anything. I'm very glad you came out the other side of that cleanly, Sentinel. No, the eye beam too close to the sun. No, it was funny. It was funny, Danny. Don't change course. I enjoyed it.
What's that?
Alright, so we got, what, 750 XP? From that? Yeah. It's like 830 if you sacrifice someone, but can't do that on this run. I shouldn't need the Adol Sylvanas for anything anymore. Getting through that only spending 1 inspiration feels pretty nice. I guess something I could do to be more ironclad on that strat is in that pre-buffing ritual I did with the triple dash, the click heals, and the disengage. I should also drink a speed pot there so that I already have it active when the fight starts. So I have 3 throws and then the option of a disengage. That would be better.
I greet you, son child.
Already bought yours for the day. As long as I'm careful, we could do Bernard next. Hey, Trade. Hey, Mick and Boss. How's the real Hitless run going so far? It's going well. We're getting close to level 6. So far today we dealt with the Flint and Bowal. Thinking we're targeting Bernard next. Bernard or the Owlbear next? Yeah, I think Bernard.
This'll do wonders for the shop.
Arlac got sent to Grandpa's countryside ranch again. Nope. I have to complete all companion storylines on this run. So can't sacrifice anyone here because this is also an act-locked run. Can't get back to this map once I've been to the Mountain Pass. And or Shadow Curse lands. So I have to use the other ways of dealing with Bowal, which I exposed him as a fake, and then build him in a duel. This exploration XP spot I should be saving. Slightly more trouble than it's worth, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Actually, I need the Looser flowers I brought to the Ancient Forge. Forgot I did this. I may also need the ones, remaining ones at the Sousa tree. We'll see. Eat a ball into a hole, yes. Hey, Brad. How are you? This is the run? For real? For real. Imagine when you use throw at a small race, you just dunk them like a basketball. That. I wish many of the characters in this game would dunk me like a basketball. I'm not particularly short, I'm not tall, but the sentiment remains. So the strat for Bernard is I need to pay very close attention during this fight, because doing an attack out of rhythm will just kill me. I get on the roof, block the ladder with a chest that Bernard cannot damage. I Suser Bloom all of the animated armors, and I only attack Bernard on turns where he's stunned. He will stun himself every 2 rounds. That is the only time I'm allowed to attack him. I may need the rest of the Suser Flowers. Do this. There's too much of a failure chance on that. I don't have the initiative. Now, I could group them up with improvised melee weapon, but there's always that little chance of the bug, and that could kill me. So, detour. We're gonna have to make this trip again. This time I'll just go through the front door, but I need more Suser Flowers. I want every Suser Flower in the game on this. A bug. Sometimes when you do improvised melee weapon and the game can't quite figure out the path, despite letting you try to path there, your character will throw the person. And that will start a combat. If Bernard beats me in initiative, I die. Bernard only has 2 less initiative than I do, so there's a couple rolls where he beats me in initiative. I don't want to allow the possibility. I know deluxe edition items mean they don't have any effects except in the Hades mask, and there's also a bag full of consumables that's useful. You get a flight, a strength, a featherfall potion before you'd otherwise have access to those things. And then also the mask letting you shapeshift is a massive deal. It's an incredibly powerful item. So that's why it's restricted out. You'd only run next. It's exactly the same as a regular dagger, so would not be a challenge.
The blacksmith's house should do.
Regular daggers are already good.
Have to keep going.
Mask is pretty strong early on. It's strong the whole game. Like, being able to disguise yourself at will is very powerful. You don't even need to keep the item equipped once you're disguised. I don't gain that ability in this run until Act 3. Which definitely changes how I have to view a lot of things. I'm gonna throw all druids into a chasm without getting off-screen disapproval from Will after the Grow Defense party. Yeah, once you've already been to Act 2, you don't get disapproval from Will anymore, if I remember correctly. It might be having been to the Mountain Pass, even. Might be before that. But there's a point at which it doesn't give disapproval anymore.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Now, this isn't every Sucer flower. Your melee. Melee. These guys don't have bows, do they? I want one flower there. There's one more over by Bilro, I think. It's just getting it without starting combo with the hook horrors is a whole thing.
I don't need any attention right now. Cutting to the chase. This calls for careful footwork. Just out of view. Breathe deep and move. These boots have seen everything.
Morning, Crypto. How's the rest of your stream? I'm lurking there often, but often it's a raid train gets me there, and then I'm half asleep in my bed, and I look over, and I'm like, oh, Crypto's live. I hope stream's good, and then I go back to sleep. Literal hit and run. Yeah, I didn't need to go to camp there, but it was an extra precaution. Beat the Bone Man. Let's go. Real tier list for me. Rank pizza chains. All the pizza chains I've ever eaten except for Domino's were disgusting. I cannot stomach Papa John's at all. Little Caesars I find not great. Drunk or sober on the pizza chains. Even drunk me can't handle Papa John's. The last time I willingly ate Papa John's was I was absolutely inebriated after a Korn concert. And even 1 a.m. hungry post-concert intoxicated me could not keep a Papa John's pizza down. I couldn't do it. You would put Domino's and shit to your Crypto? I don't think it's fine dining or anything, but last time I had it, it wasn't horrible. I'm so nervous about this fight. it's not gonna help me, but it'll make me feel better. This is the first place after Grove 1 where I actually died in testing. So, I can't attack Bernard unless he's stunned.
Can't risk being in open view.
Bernard looking this way and giving me nowhere to hide is, not favorite.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Okay, I do need him to actually be able to see me. Right.
At the ready.
Now I go here. Maybe here. Throw at you.
And
Yeah.
away I go.
Can't risk being in open view.
Nice Stone Viking.
Hope this ends well.
Nice crit.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Alright, so on this turn, while Bernard's stunned, I can hit him.
First step is the hardest. Should get started.
Better be cautious.
I do this. I forgive Pizza Hut the insane grease level because of the Cinnabon cinnamon rolls. Pizza Hut I'm almost willing to forgive, because there was a place I was living for a bit where I got boneless wings from Pizza Hut fairly often for food. So they maybe get 1 point back on the board for nostalgia.
I don't need any attention right now.
Stunned. My darkness is totally in the way.
Maybe I should. This is good.
2 with advantage, yeah, that'll do it, I guess. Part of me wants to put an acid arrow down, but like Bernard bleeds oil, so that'll ruin that.
That should work.
Great debate in my marriage is that I love hand-tossed and stuffed crust pizza and husband's a thin crust fiend. Do you end up ordering both whenever you get pizza? Hey Druid, how are you? Last night at D&D roll a 7 with advantage twice. It's so frustrating. Mom likes cracker crust, not thin. I'm not even sure what that is. I almost threw a Bernard. See, this is why I gotta pay attention. I almost just ended my run. Anything I can be doing to improve my output? Guess I can equip this. His crust is like a cracker. I wouldn't have guessed that. The name had other connotations.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Like stuffed crust, my stomach reminds me like 3 to 4 hours about why eating a stuffed crust pizza is a bad idea.
Should get started.
Got lighting charges there for the accuracy. Thought being anti-pineapple when I found out you just take the pineapple off, thought the juice seeped in the sauce and everything. I don't feel so strongly about pineapple on pizza. It's not like a go-to that I'll order, but if it's there, I'll eat it. It's pizza. A different flavor profile. Imagine different people liking different foods and allowing them to do so. Spooky stuff, man. Imitation crab meat, Little Caesar's pizza. That actually sounds good. Disagree, people should like the same things I like, and if they don't, they're stupid. True. I hadn't thought of it that way.
Alright then.
Very welcome, crit.
Good idea, I think.
I was resisting using anything that could do crush damage. Hopefully that doesn't... It's not that I'm worried about losing Bernard's XP, it's that, you never know if something weird can happen where the fall damage can cause him to do something even while he's stunned. As long as I continue to pay attention, this is fine. Being okay with different tastes get me upvotes on Reddit. That's a good point. I don't think it would. Rush damage equals thrown bludgeoning weapon equals thrown anything that's heavy enough to be able to do gravity damage. So Daggers are my throwing weapon of choice because they are not heavy enough to ever be able to do that. You could be top of Moonrise Towers, throw a dagger at someone at the bottom. It will do the same damage as if you were on even ground because it's not heavy enough. That's a good thing.
Better be cautious.
And away I go.
I don't need any attention right now.
Only 10 a.m. but I want pizza. Oil wear off. Yeah, I don't want to put another one though. Looking like one more cycle.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Romance your neck. That one's a classic.
Can't risk being in open view.
Seems like the best way. Here goes nothing.
Okay, excellent.
This calls for careful footwork.
Auto mod, yeah. Fuck each different one of you getting pizza now. Do it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Favorite degen pizza I make right now is light red sauce, light cheese, scallions, chili crisp. After it comes out of the oven, top it with kimchi and kewpie mayo and more chili crisp. That sounds really good. How's that degen? That just sounds good. If that's degen, then I don't want to do things correctly. This guy's a resistance to anything? No.
Cutting to the chase. What path lies before me?
I just don't want to push him out for the instant kill. I'm gonna exercise restraint and just continue to hit him while he can't fight back. I guess I'll allow that. You ever look at something in your Autobahn, you're like, should I allow this one? I googled. Maybe shouldn't have. Just need to make sure I don't accidentally target the Susur flower. I was nervous about that one. It went well.
Always room for more.
The rest of these Susur blooms are... I mean, maybe I could use them... Grimforge. Bilro. Bilro, I'm most likely gonna just assassinate with Sorrow, so... Let's go over to Underdark Beach. Oh, Lurgan's still alive, right? I should put one in Lurgan's inventory. But that can wait. Yeah, that can wait. Let's go craft the Susur dagger. That'll convert one of my non-magical daggers to a +1. Could go for the Spider Matriarch to try to hit level 6, though kinda makes sense to wait for Shadow Step for that.
The walk, the flames.
Dealing with the Zents is another chunk of XP. We're still deciding whether or not I'm getting Hag-Eyed. Unironically, maybe. Because having Auntie Ethel's Charm active in Act 3 will allow me to comfortably run around with Ballast Armor or Mutilated Carapace without need of being heavily encumbered. Will reduce the degree to which I need the Mighty Claw. Still like the Mighty Claw for the strength increase.
Need something?
Something to think about. big paladins are still alive, but I don't want to deal with them until I am satisfied with my bomb count. Let's go for this drawer excellent thing. Drawer excellent.
In it.
The whole hit of the elf.
You ever talk to a dead squid?
The hit. Your heart seizes. And a questioning the memory fades. And you.
You're no true soul.
Damn.
No, Rick. She's mounting an attack. Ray.
They're seeking a weapon. I wonder if they may need
Much XP and an inspo.
Softer than a whisper.
Look in the animated armor stat block for tabletop recently, it specifically says they're susceptible to anti-magic fields there too. Excited to see that carried over to BG3. More specific, the tabletop feature, the more excited I get to see it in BG3. The attention to detail in this game is pretty awesome. They're great about adding little things like that. There's so many one-off encounters